What's up, Saucy? What's up, Bob Knott? What's up, Fourth? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. What's going on? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's the deal tonight. So we got some giveies to give away. If you're taking some teams, I'm going to give away some Heritage Packs. If you're taking a bunch of teams, I'm going to give away some hats. And then if we fill all 3 breaks tonight, I'm going to give away that Zion case. So we have a couple opportunities to get things. I'm taking deals on teams. So you're going to have opportunities to get some giveaways here. Obviously, the smaller the teams you take, that's tough. That's not a great start to your final descent back home. So if you take some teams, we'll give away some Heritage Packs. Obviously, if you take a ton of teams, I'll give you away a Bowman hat. It's that red Bowman hat on my post. And then if we're able to fill all 3 breaks tonight, I will give away that Zion case. But we got to fill all 3 breaks to get that going. So I'm going to turn it over here. You can send offers on anybody. Obviously, if it's a solo team, it's not going to be anything crazy. But you can send offers on anybody. We're filling this first break tonight no matter what. So send some offers in. Let's get this thing going. And let's see what Super Jumbo is all about. And if you guys want teams in multiple breaks, just say it. We can do that as well. We have Cardinals down to the Giants here in break number 1. Send offers my way. Let's get things rolling here. Let's get things going. Let's have a better night than we did last night. You can send offers on anybody. Obviously, the more you take, the better the offers will be, though. But I will take deals on anybody. Let's just get things going. Let's just get things going. We got the Cardinals down to the Giants here in break numero 1. What's up, OT Rips? What's up, Carpool? What's up, Cadge? So once again, those of you that are just joining, if you're taking some teams, I'm giving you some Heritage Packs. Even if you snag just a solo team, giving you guys some Heritage Packs. If you take multiple teams, I am giving you a, not multiple, like 3 or more. I'll give you a Bowman hat. And then if we fill all 3 breaks tonight, we'll give away some Zion cases and collector boxes. So we got plenty of stuff to give away. You guys can still send offers. Let's get some teams off the board here. Cadge, how you been, my friend? Hope all has been well with you, and you got a big weekend coming up. Jarhead, I got you for the Yankees. I cannot accept your live. Maybe you probably didn't even mean to send that, but Jarhead 0311 cards. Sometimes people just accidentally touch it. What's up, Glenn? Jarhead, I'm also going to send you 3 packs of Heritage also for buying that. I'm going to send you 3 packs of Heritage for buying that. Well, thank you, Cadge. You have a great one as well. Cubs for $1. That's a really good offer, Saucy. That is. But I cannot take it. That is a very good offer. You want the Dodgers for 60? Jarhead? Give you the Dodgers for 60. Glenn, how you been, my friend? All right, we have Cardinals down to the Giants now. Cardinals down to the Giants. The Dodgers are yours then, Jarhead. What's the no profile pick? What does that mean? Oh, no. Saucy's one of the OGs. Saucy's one of the OGs. He was just messing. Appreciate you, Glenn. Enjoy Easter weekend with the fam, if you guys celebrate. Saucy's an OG. That's my guy. What's up, Hibbert? Saucy is an OG. Sometimes those guys like to mess with me for no reason. They think it's funny. They know I can't take it for $1, so they offer $1. Yes, sir, 165. What's up, Pat? 165 is your total. I'm also going to give you 3 packs of Heritage as well. 65 on Cubs. That was Kyle's offer. Kyle actually offered like nothing. Yeah, I think he offered like $12. Saucy, I'm in. Reds in 1, Red Sox in 2 and 3, 230. All right, so you got Reds here at 135. And then Red Sox in the next 2 is what, 59 and 59, 230. I'm in. I am in for that. CX Sports Cards. Got you down for that. Let me take the Red Sox off in the next 2. What up, Jelly? Jarhead, hang on 1 second. I will get it done for you. Let me just take off the Red Sox here. I will show you how to pay. Or if you do have a slight remembrance of how to pay, you just go to www.oneofonecardshop.com. You'll see right past the breaks that we have posted, it's a thing called buy filler spots. You'll type in what you owe, so instead of hitting the plus sign or minus sign, just type in 165, hit add to cart, and then you can finish out the rest of your payment information there. Saucy, you want them in all 3? I got you. If you need me to show you, Jarhead, I'd be more than happy to do it. Just ask. If you need me to show you. To the place I belong. Also, we got any Guardians fans in here? Because how about Chase DeLauter? Hitting absolute nukes. What's up, Pigskin? How about Chase DeLauter just hitting absolute nukes? Like I've said before, if that kid can stay healthy, we are good. Well, he's good. If that kid can just stay healthy. Jarhead, let me get you here. Copy. Let me go to Instagram real quick. Sorry for going so in. I just sent you the link in the DMs, Jarhead. I just sent you a link in the DMs. If you have any more questions, Jarhead, don't be afraid to ask. All right. Looks like he just paid, so 232, 622, 232, 622. Got you. You got the Reds in this one. You got the Red Sox in the next two. How much cards what? How much for the Cardinals? Okay, so if we combined all those together. If you combined all those together, total's $390. Roofy, you said 80 on A's. If you go to 85, Roofy, I'll take it. All right, so $390. Would you do $350, Jarhead? Would you do $350? Roofy snagging the A's. Got you. Two, 3, 2, 6, 2, 3. Got you. Cubby's here. Cubby's there. Cubby's there. Saucy, you are getting paid for, my friend. Sounds good, Jared. Two, 3, 2, 64, 2, 3, 2, 6, 2, 4. I'm telling you, I had nobody in the live last night, Saucy. I had nobody in the live last night. It was actually kind of wild. He said, brain doesn't work all the time, but it's definitely getting better. Hey, that's what we like to hear, my friend. That's what we like to hear. Is anybody else looking to swoop anybody up? Anybody else looking to swoop anybody up? Hey, listen, this is a good product. It's fun to rip. It is expensive, but it is fun to rip. It is fun to rip. All right, White Sox down to the Giants, ladies and gentlemen. Is anybody else looking to swoop any more squads? This is actually the first time I've ever ripped Super Jumbo. Steve told me it's like 2 packs in one pretty much. I've never actually ripped Super Jumbo. But I know it's loaded. There's obviously 5 autos per box, so 10 autos and 2 breaks, which is absolutely nutty. Is anybody else looking to swoop here? Anybody. White Sox down to the Giants. Let me know who you guys are thinking. Let me know. West Virginia, Mountain Mama. Is anybody else looking to swoop up some squads here? Come on. Oh, yeah, White Sox down to the Giants here. White Sox down to the Giants. So we got plenty of good teams left. Anybody go to any of their team's home openers today? I know the Guardians had their first home opener today. Did anybody else go to any home openers? Considered going to the Guardians one today, but would have been cutting it close. What's up, Ben Morgan? What's up, B Hutch? White Sox down to the Giants is all we have left, ladies and gentlemen. You got Billy Carlson there with the White Sox. You got Bremner there with the Angels. Now, the Rangers and Giants, I do not know who their chasers are. I know most of the big boys. Who? Is it Gavin Feene? It's Gavin Feene. Gavin Feene's the big chase for the Rangers. And then the Giants is... Hoswar's not a first in this, I don't think. Maybe Gavin Killen or Kylan Killen. So plenty of still good prospects sitting right on top of the board here. Billy Carlson was top 5 the last time we ripped this. I don't know where he's at now. Bremner's a disgusting pitcher. You got Feene there with the Rangers, and then you have the Giants with Killen, however you want to call it. What's up, Liner Road? Stop. The more teams you take, the better the offers can be, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let's go. If someone wanted to close the rest of this out, I'd give you a collector's box. It's not the Zion case. It's not all... I don't think the Zion case is necessarily metal, but like plastic covering. The collector's box is pretty sweet, though. Two, 3, 2, 6, 2, 5. 2, 3, 2, 6, 2, 5. Got you. Dodgers off the board. Yankees off the board. Cardinals off the board. All right, who else is looking to swoop here? We got White Sox, Angels, Rangers, and Giants. That is it. That is it. Who else is looking to swoop? UConn, South Carolina coaches getting into it after UConn. Oh, UConn lost? Was today today wasn't the national championship, right? Or was it? So Don Staley and why can't I think of his freaking name? I can't think of his name right now. Like a fight or? Dang, they smoked him? Wow. Gino, that's right. That's wild. That is absolutely wild. All right, who else is looking to swoop here? We got White Sox, Angels, Rangers, and Giants. If you have questions on the checklist and or prospects that are on these teams, please ask. Because the White Sox, you got Billy Carlson, who was top 5, I would guess at worst top 7. You got Bremner. Jarhead, you're getting paid for, my friend. Thank you. You got the Angels there with Bremner. You have the Rangers there with Fiend, and then you have the Giants there with Killen. Kylan Killen, I don't know exactly how you say it. So we got the White Sox, Angels, Rangers, and Giants left. And then your filler team behind it being blacked out is the Nationals and Eli Willits. Jarhead, yes, you are good and paid for those 3 teams you took, yes. You did it correctly. March Madness is not so mad with so many days off. I mean, that's how it's always been, though. It's always been you play Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You have the rest of the week off up until that next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's kind of always been that way. Bro, that's wild that they did that. That is absolutely wild that they did that. Gosh, could you imagine? Last 3 months' purchases would have been free. That's ballsy, too. When did they make this bet? Was it before March Madness or like recently? All right, who else is looking to swoop here? Dude, to be fair, it's really not really not a terrible idea to do it, because if for some reason people do take it and they don't win it and or make it, you're making a ton of money. Well, how much for Giants in all 3? There's 68. What is that? Equals 68 times 3. 204 would be the total if you took them in all 3. Would you do 170? Would you do 170, V-Strauss? That's actually wild, though. That's ballsy. I like it. 150. If you meet me at 160, I'll take it. If you meet me at 160, I'll take it. And you might not like Heritage, but I'll throw you like 4 or 5 packs of that. V-Strauss, work with me a little bit here, man. Work with me a little bit. There's people that have taken bigger teams that didn't take that big of a deal. V-Strauss, I gotcha. All right, does anybody want a closeout offer for this first break? The total for the rest of the teams is $579. Does anybody have like a closeout offer they'd be willing? Got the Giants there. Take you off there. Take the Giants off there. Boom, bang, boom. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. Jarhead, we're going to send you a collector's box and... Jesus, why is that so freaking big? The heck? Why is it doing that? That's going to bug me. Oh, 311 cards. So, Jarhead, for you taking that, I'm going to send you a collector's box. It's just a box that'll hold your cards for you. We'll send you some more heritage packs, and I'll send you a Bowman hat as well. What's up, Fluffy? Two, 3-2, 6-2-6. V-Strauss with the Giants and all of them. Gotcha that one. Gotcha that one. Gotcha that one. No, Jarhead, thank you. Thank you. Do. Copy you up here. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. It's those red Bowman hats. I don't know if you can see it that well on that camera. I can show it on the other camera when I switch over to YouTube, but it's like those red Bowman hats, V-Strauss. Not like the craziest hat, but I love the look of like old school hats. It's not like a fitted hat or anything. It's not like a new era hat, but the look of old school hats, I love that. What's up, Kenny? What's up, Joey P? All right, once Jarhead sends for these squads, we will get it going. To the place where we belong, West Virginia. Joey P, how you been, my friend? Hope all has been well with you. Joey P, just so you know, because I know you do love Gilded, the Gilded case was moved to Monday. The Gilded case was moved to Monday. Yeah, those old school hats in general I do like. Obviously, I love new era hats because I have a ton of those. But the look of the like old school Bowman logo is what gets me about those hats. Sounds good, Joey. Just keep me updated over the weekend. Obviously, just enjoy your holiday. Do all that good stuff. If you have any If you have any thoughts on it throughout the weekend, just send us a DM. And we'll get to working on something. What's up, Jorge? Once Jarhead sends here for the squads, we'll get her going. So, like I said, nobody answered me before. Did anybody go to any of their hometowns opening days this weekend? I know there was some last weekend, but today was the Guardians one, so I figured I'd ask. Did anybody else's teams have their home opener today that they went to? What's up, infielder? Take me home to the place. No, Jorge? You went to the Yankees game, Skit? To be completely honest, we went to a Yankees game last year when we went to Fanatics Fest. I was very surprised at their fans. Obviously, I'm sure if I was a Boston fan, I would have hated it, but I wore a Indians jersey to that stadium, and I didn't get any shit. I know they weren't playing the Indians, but I thought most Yankee fans were just a bunch of a-holes. I was pleasantly surprised with how nice their fans were that night. Maybe it was just a random night. Maybe I got lucky. Who knows? Once Jarhead pays, we will run it. Heck yeah. I always want... I'm obviously not like an Angels fan, but I've always wanted Mike Trout to play in the playoffs. Skit, that's what I figured after I went to a game. I just thought differently before I had ever gone to a game. I've always wanted Mike Trout to make the playoffs. He's been one of my more favorite players growing up. Does everything the right way. It hits absolute freaking nukes. Is a good outfielder, good dude. But he just can't get over the hump. And even when they had Shohei Ohtani, that like amazes me. That Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani were on the same team and they could not get over the hump. I bet that was a blast, Skit. They won that game, right? Angels. Dude, that stadium looks beautiful. My favorite stadium, so I've been to the Padres Stadium. I've been to Dodger Stadium. I've been to, obviously, Cleveland's. My favorite stadium of all those is Pittsburgh's. I went to Pittsburgh Stadium. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful. You wouldn't think that Pittsburgh Stadium would be that cool, but it is absolutely beautiful there. I would love to go to Giant Stadium too. I like the look of that stadium. I like that it's not like any normal stadium. I like that the fences are a little bit different than most stadiums, and it's not just the usual freaking half circle. But if you ever get the chance to go to, I think, what is it, Citibank Field, I think, in Pittsburgh. If you ever get a chance to go to one of those games in the middle of summer, go to Pittsburgh. I'm telling you. It is absolutely beautiful. Bro, 20-game packages are where it's at, Skit. 20-game packages are 100% where it's at. We have 10-game packages. We have 5-game packages. We got, I think, like half a season packages, like 30 games, 40 games. Because it's so tough to go to 81 freaking home games. Like, that's almost impossible. So, like, the 10 to 20 range for a season ticket thing is, like, money. Dude, NCX, it's absolutely... Oh, PNC, that's right. Absolutely beautiful. That's like people... I'm not saying the Guardians have the... 2K in my account. So, Jarhead, what you're going to have to do you're probably just going to have to zero out your account. So like you'll hit buy filler spots here. You'll click on that. Let's just say you ended up adding 150. I know you say you have over 2K. I'll hit add to cart there, but I'm going to show you how to clear your cart. So when you're on this page, there's going to be that little cart up there sitting right here. Not the blue one, but this little one right here. Click on that. So this is what's going to pop up. This is what your shopping cart looks like. So you'll have your filler buy-ins, whatever you have in there. All you got to do is erase that 150 there, or what you said is 2K. Erase that, type in 0. It'll completely zero out. It'll completely disappear. And then all you got to do is go back to filler buy-ins right here again, and then just type your 500 in. You probably just had some other stuff in your cart already. But you probably just have to clear your cart. What's up, baby? For as much flack as Cleveland gets, when people do come here, they enjoy it. I'm not saying it's the greatest city of all time, but there is plenty to do in Cleveland, Ohio. We always get a ton of crap for it, but there is plenty to do in Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, Baltimore. I don't think I've ever been to Baltimore, but that looks like a cool stadium as well. You know where I do want to go, and not to meet their fans, no offense, NCX, is Boston, because I feel like just it being that old school. Same thing with the Chicago Cubs. Old school stadiums intrigue me, and I like that they haven't really done a ton of changes to them. And I like the old school look. Because aren't there a couple of spots at Red Sox home place or Fenway with like poles in the way? Oh yeah, people say it's a dump, but it's like the nostalgia of it all. 232-627, 232-627. Nationals off the board. White Sox off the board. Angels and the Rangers. You are good and paid for, my friend. Just because you close it out, you do also have a collector's box coming your way. We're going to give you a Bowman hat and some packs of Heritage, so we will hook you up there, Jarhead. Anybody else that bought in, you're going to get some Heritage packs. Anybody that bought 3 or more, we're going to as many people as we can, we're going to give the red hats out, and if we run out, we will just order more. So if you don't get it right away, do not fret. We're going to try to give out, I think we have 10 of them. So if for some reason we fill all these breaks tonight and we have to give out more than that, we'll just order more, so don't fret if you don't get it right away. You will get it. All right, move you up. Move you down. Get you going there. Boom, boom, boom. Jarhead, yes. Just because you filled that for us and did completely awesome, you are getting a collector's box for sure. A Bowman hat. And the collector's box isn't necessarily the Zion case, but it does hold a bunch of your cards. Has leather inside. Not leather. It's, what would you even call like the inseams of that? I'm trying to like think of the word. It's kind of like foam on the inside that like protects your cards. All right, Jarhead, between 1 through 6, give me 2 numbers. So left side's 1 through 3, right side's 4 through 6. Felt. That might have been the word. These are not the droids you are looking for. Two and 4. He said, give me the meat. Wait, no. 2 was here. 3, 4 was on top. Almost miscounted that. 3. All right. Go box at a time, pack at a time. This is my first time ever ripping Super Jumbo, so I don't know exactly how the packs work, but Steve said they're like 2 packs in 1. Oh, okay. Now I get what he meant when he said that. Nothing left in the box. I'm going to guess the top one is all the base cards right off the rip. All right, just so everybody knows, we do fly through the paper base. We do fly through the paper base. Everything does ship to you, though. But we do fly through the paper base. Let me get YouTube all set up. Because I think, once again, it is on autofocus. For what reason, I don't know why. I don't know why it resets every time. Come back down. Does that look pretty good? Over there on YouTube, guys, does that look okay? Or is it too grainy? Does that look good on your guys' part? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we fly through the paper and then we go through the other Chrome cards, so on and so forth. So the paper, everything does ship, just so you guys know, but we do fly through the paper. Unless there's a numbered card and I'll put it in front of myself. All right, Gavin Fiend. Sebastian Walcott to 75 with your yellow reptilian. What a start there for the Rangers. Going to Jarhead. Sebastian Walcott, 67 to 75. And same thing with these. I'll put these in front of me if it's a big first. Those will get sleeved and or top loaded after the break. Like Kate Anderson, that'll get sleeved and top loaded after the break. Steel Hall will get sleeved and top loaded after the break. But just so you guys understand how everything is going for this. But everything does ship. So do not fret. Such an interesting way to like pack these cards. I like it though. All right, once again, fly through the paper base. Kevin McGonigal. Farmelo. Namala. Max Clark. All right, first auto up here. We'll go for that at the end. Forbes, Gavin Turley, Nivens. Could we really start off this hot? How about an Eli Willits to $4.99 with your refractor first in the first pack? If I get too close, it is. It might just be the lighting. I don't. All right, let me get it back up here real quick. Why is it doing that? I even see it on your end. You know what it is? Because I think I turned the brightness up for Peyton. It's a little too bright. Hang tight, guys, on Instagram. that should be a little bit better. The lighting just might not be great, but that should be a little bit better. Who had Washington? How about you, Jarhead? How about the biggest chase probably in the product sitting right there? How about that start for you? Sometimes when you buy out the rest, it just works out. Super Jumbo is just too loaded, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't got in, go buy your squads. 15% off is still up. 15% off is still up. What a start for you, my friend. Paper base. Eli Willits. Yohandy Morales out of 150. Seth Hernandez. Like I said, all those will get top loaded. Just right now, we're just going to go through the cards. Bremner. Slawinski with your base first. Bodine. Cameron Nelson. Kyson Witherspoon, and a Connor Essenberg. Now we go to the auto pack. Down just a little. Paper base. Jesus made. Bazana. Fleming. Little speckle auto here. Feldman. Gavin Killen. Yankees. What a hot start. How about a Caden Kent? 53 of 71 with your speckle auto. It's not Dax Kilby, but you still take it. I think Dax Kilby's the #1 guy on the Yankees. I don't think it's Caden Kent, but I could be wrong. That goes to Jarhead. Let's get you out there. Let's get you out there. I figured it was Dax, but I wasn't positive. Paper base. Take that all day. Going to the P-Rights and Savarni with your green grass out of 99. How about a Seth Hernandez? Gotta love the video with, I think it was Max Clark. And he said, "What the fuck is that?" After Seth Hernandez threw it like 102 past his face. What do you mean, Jarhead? Malcolm Moore. Connor Griffin. He got off to a hot start. Double off the rip with an RBI. You are the only one hitting so far besides that Pirates hit. He goes, "Am I the only one who bought into this?" It's actually kind of funny. Sean Gamble with your sky blue paper out of 499. Looks like we got a base auto on the back here. Carmichael, Walker Jenkins, Escobar. Jamie Arnold with your base first. Liam Doyle. KC, how about a Sean Gamble with your base first? Going to the Royals in Hoover. Sean Gamble. We got 2 packs left. 2 packs left here in the first box, and then we move on to the second box. Two packs left here in the first box, and then we move on to the second box. Sean Episcope out of 125 with your Aqua Wave. Jesus made. Billy Carlson with your base first. Caldwell. Lodice, Sirota, Dean Curley, and you take a refractor, Kevin McGonigal. There's a lot of these guys that are in I know he's not a first in this right here, but like Weatherholt being up, I think Seth Hernandez is close. A lot of these guys are being called up here. This product is actually like loaded with massive, massive prospects. Is that out of 10 or is that just a refractor of it? Looked like it was number. Steel Hall with your inaction. There's 5 autos every box. This is still from the first box. This is still from the first box. JoJo Parker with your refractor first. Bradfield. Reimer. Next auto up, going to the Phillies, Cade Obermueller with your base first, going to NC Taylor. Cade Obermueller. JoJo Parker with your refractor first. All right, we got 1 pack left here for box 1. Give me a low-numbered auto. All right, final pack here for box 1. Easton Carmichael with your X-Fractor. Ryan Mitchell to 199 with your purple Reptilian. McGonigal. Arnold with your blue paper. Pena. Dakota. And a Lombard. All right, final auto here for box 1. Looks like we have another base auto here. The rest of this case could be loaded with numbered autos. Dax Kilby. Eli Willits. I mean, what a great first box. Going to the White Sox and Jarhead, Billy Carlson with your base first. What a start. What a start. All right, we'll move on to box 2. We move on to box 2. All right, box 2, 5 more autos. I wish there was like an easier way to like get through this. I'm sure there is, but yeah, first box was pretty neat. First box was pretty neat. They are packaged weird, but hey, what are you going to do? Salena with your first speckle. Willits. Rojas to 99 with your green paper. Pena. Weatherholt, Bazana, and Enarias. Break 2 runs next, Rich. Break 2 runs next. I think 15% off is still up. If you snag 2 or more squads. Salas. All right, we got a numbered auto here. Pena, Miller, Aiden Miller. Gavin Feen. Cade Anderson with your base first. Jamie Arnold with your base first. Liam Doyle with your base first. Come on. Is Moria first in this? You still take it. How about a Devin Taylor 58 of a 150 with your Blue Wave first? Devin Taylor. Guys, hit the website up and go snag your squads. We still have 4 boxes left in this case. We don't have many left in either break. We do not have many left in either break. Go hit that website up, go snag some squads, or stick around and snag some squads when I continue. Piper Bice. Tanner Franklin out of a 125 with your Aqua Wave. Jesus Meade. Liam Doyle with your base first. Connor Griffin base. And a Lorenzo. Billy Carlson with your in-action refractor. And we got a refractor auto here. Josuar Gonzalez with your refractor. Simi. Walcott. Peters. Cade Anderson base. Jamie Arnold. All right, next auto up. KC again. Josh Hammond. 431 out of 499. With your refractor first. Going to the Royals and Hoover. All right, we still got 3 packs left, 3 more autos. 3 packs left, 3 more autos. It is very easy to rip open the packs. I'll give them that. Mason Peters out of 100 with your Steel. Dakota Jordan out of 99. Willits with your base first. Steele Hall with your base first. Schubert, Mayfield, Melendez, and a Malcolm Moore. All right, give me a low-numbered auto here. Looks like we have another base. Paper. All right, Escobar. Fellman. Gavin Killen. Leo. Racino. Going to the Marlins and Studboy T. Brandon Compton with your base first. I feel like the rest of this case is going to be loaded with a lot of numbered autos. I feel like the rest of this case is going to be nutty. I heard Super Jumbo was like loaded this year. All right, 2 packs left. 2 more autos. 2 packs left, 2 more autos, and we move on to break number 2. Theo Gillen with your X-Fractor. What the heck is behind it? Like stuck on it. Why is that so sticky? Out of 75 with your yellow reptilian, Miguel Simi Jr. Going to the Nationals and Jarhead. Dickerson. Hedges. And a Lombard. Nothing of there. Zaire Hope with your inaction. Looks like we have a numbered insert auto here, so I think it could be like a Connor Griffin, McGonigal, stuff like that. Jenkins. Seth Hernandez with your base first. Or do we have a dually? Oh, no, I think it's their draft pick. San Francisco. How about that? Come on, V-Strass. 37 of 50, Josuar Gonzalez. Boy, is that clean. 37 of 50. The achromatic autograph. That's clean, my friend. That is clean. All right, we got 1 pack left. One pack left, 1 more auto. Dude, that's dirty too. The achromatic autos, I think that's the first one I've personally hit. Morales out of 250. Maury. Low dice and a refractor, Kevin McGonigal. Dude, that's dirty. Good thing you hopped in tonight. Hell yeah. That's freaking awesome. All right, we will have your final auto here. Another base auto. Telling you, I feel like the rest of this case is going to be loaded. I just feel like Super Jumbo is nutty. Jimenez, Josuar, Peters. All right, final auto here. Tampa Bay, Cooper Fleming with your base first auto going to Jason Jennings. What a good first break, though. I mean, absolutely loaded. Absolutely loaded. All right, here's your autos. Cooper Fleming with your base first. Compton. Hammond out of $4.99. Devin Taylor to $150 with your blue wave. Cade. Sean Gamble. Caden Kent, 53 of 71 going to the Yankees. And Jarhead. Josuar Gonzalez with your achromatic auto. 37 of 50 gold. So clean. Seth Hernandez with your green grass. 80 of 99. That'll probably sell like a crazy amount. Billy Carlson with your base first. I want to say these guys, like the bigger names, are like close to like 150, 200 per like base auto. And then you got an Eli Willits to $4.99 with your refractor auto. You take that all day, Jarhead. All right, we move on. We move on. hang tight. Let me get this here real quick. I think somebody did buy a team. Let me just make sure who it is. Hang tight over here on Instagram. The refractor Eli Willits, I would say, probably does better than you think. Is fourth quarter still in here? What, or Jorge, you over there, what do you think a refractor Eli Willits would do? And or the Billy Carlson base auto. Let me make sure this is all the right teams. We should have 12 left there. That is true. I think the Willits is about a $500 card. I would say the same. The Willits alone's about a $500 card. And then somebody said if you do grade it and it gets a 10, they said it's well over 1K. If it gets a 10. All right, let me move you guys back over here. Get you back up. All right, here's who we have left here in break number 2. Send offers again. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Send offers for the next 2 breaks. We could possibly fill the next 2 breaks at the same time if it fills that way. But if you guys want teams in these breaks, let me know who you're thinking. 100%, Jorge. 100%. So we move on to break 2 here. Mariners off the board for Gardner. Got you. Gardner, go ahead and send an offer on solo teams if you want. Obviously, solo teams don't get like a ton, but if you want to send an offer on that, let me know what you're thinking. Bowman draft. Super Jumbo 2. All right, we are on to break number 2. Yep, I'm in on that. Send offers my way, ladies and gentlemen. Send offers my way. Yankees, Dodgers, Angels. Angels, Yankees, Dodgers. Total's 300. You slated last break. Would you do 240? Would you do 240, Jarhead? Actually, you know what? You absolutely killed it last break. Do 225. $225. We are down to the Cardinals, down to the Twins here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals down to the Twins. Is anybody else looking to swoop here? Is anybody else looking to swoop here? We got Cardinals down to the Twinsies. Do. Who else is looking to swoop? Send some offers my way, ladies and gentlemen. Send some offers my way. Cardinals down to the Twins. 4-3. Is anybody else looking to swoop here? Is anybody else looking to swoop? Two, 3, 2, 6, 3, 0. We got you at the Yankees here. Dodgers. And the Angels. What up, TJ? Jarhead, you are good and paid for, my friend. You are good and paid for. All right, Cardinals down to the Twins here, ladies and gentlemen. Cardinals down to the Twins. If anybody wants to offer on the final teams, you're more than welcome to. We have 1,029 left in teams. That would include the Nationals that are behind the blacked out area. If anybody has an offer on the rest, let me know. If not, just keep sending offers. Two, 3, 2, 16-9. 16-9. Going to the Mariners. Why is that so large? That's weird. All right, we have 1,029 left. You said 700. If you could do 800, I would take it, Jarhead. If you would do 800, I would take it. That'd be $229 off the rest of the teams. I couldn't do over 300. All right. All right, final break of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Only has 11 teams left in it. Go hit the website up. It is still 2 or more teams. It is still 2 or more teams. You get 15% off, or we can just do what we're doing right now. All right. Once he sends, we'll get her going. We got one more break on the website for tonight. That is break number 3. I think there's 11 teams left in it, I think. What's up, Platch? How you been, Platch? All right, 232 631. 232 631. Copy all the way down. Athletics, Reds. I've been good, dude. Living my best life. Hanging out with you guys on a daily basis. Doesn't get much better than that. You already know that. Guards ball is playing well right now. It's probably not going to last, but hey, for now, we get to be excited. Tigers finally stepped it up today. They played much better. All right, here are your guys' squads for break number 2. I'll let you guys take a quick gander at it before I move over. But I'll announce like who hits what when it comes to autos. So that way you don't have to worry about that. So if you want to take a quick gander, even if you want to take a screenshot, whatever you got to do. If you're also ever looking for teams, YouTube always has it covered. But other than that, let's get it going. All right, Jarhead, give me box 1, or give me 2 boxes 1 through 4. Isn't that what McGonagall's for and like Max Clark? Isn't that what they're there for? Give me 2 boxes 1 through 4, my friend. Yeah, dude, you guys couldn't hit for anything against us. You guys really couldn't. All right, I'm just going to pick, or somebody give me 2 numbers between 1 through 4. I haven't seen his comment. Clark is at least a year out. Okay. I know I almost bet on Shohei Ohtani, but I just couldn't get myself to do it because I'm an idiot. 2 and 4. Move these 2 bad boys out of the way. And then we can get into it. All right, good luck. Break number 2. Come on, Jarhead. I think there's something else big lying in this case. Just feels like it. Get these all out. You had a great first break. You hit 2 very big prospects in Carlson and Willits. All right. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Box number 1. Good there. Good there. Gabe Davis to 99. Ooh, we have a red paper. I know it's paper, but it's still red. Boston. Going to NCX. How about a Christian Fouch, 1 of 5 with your red paper? Did you guys get any information on Luka yet? Fauci to 5 going to NCX. Cam Anity. Cade Anderson. Steel Hall. Tyson Lewis and a Co. Is Luka done? Is that like 100%? I know it wasn't good. That's tough. That is tough. Oh, there goes your guys' chance. You guys actually had a good chance this year, too. All right, Cade Anderson. I'm starting off with a base auto here. Hoswar. Sebastian Walcott. Shores. Walton. First auto up going to St. Louis. And Jarhead. How about a Jack Grevich with your base first auto? All right, move on to the second round of packs. All right, we go for auto 2 here. Bowker. Janik out of 250. Sky blue paper, Aiden West. Tommy Troy. Seth Hernandez with your refractor first, and a Gabe Davis. Sethy. All right, give me a low-numbered auto here. Gillen with your inaction. JoJo Parker with your prospects. We do have a numbered auto here. South Scene. Pioneer. I do not know what this is. Looks like another achromatic. I can't see the team on the hat. How about it? Have yourself a night here, Jarhead. How about a JJ Weatherholt to 250? No better time to hit it than now, too. Kid came out swinging. 111 out of 250. How about that? Going to the Cardinals in Jarhead. We continue. Dude, Super Jumbo might be where it's at. With 5 autos per box. Dakota Jordan. Billy Carlson with your base first. Dominic Reed, Riggio, Bowker, and a Leo De Rice. Cook. Charlie Condon with your inaction. Now we got a base auto here. Morales. Jacob Reimer. All right, next auto up. Kansas City again. Kansas City slaying a little bit here. Going to Svarney. Josh Hammond with your base first. Xavier Sick. Morris. You take that. Going to the Athletics in Jarhead. How about a Maury out of 100? I don't know if we've gotten our allocation for that yet. I think we have, but I'm not. Steve hasn't told me what our allocation is on it. That goes to Jarhead as well. With your steel. Jake Cook, Fisher, Petrie, and Nate George. All right, we do have another base auto here. Jimenez. Willits with your base first. JoJo Parker. All right, next auto up. Dude, Kansas City. If we were running a case break, Kansas City'd be happy. Nolan Sailors with your base first. Going to the Royals. All right, final pack here from box 1. J.D. Thompson out of 250 with your purple first. McGonigal base. Liam Doyle with your base first. Monroe, Livingston, and A. Lorenzo. Duno, Maury with your refractor. Middleton. Jamie Arnold with your base first. All right, next auto. Blue Jays. How about a JoJo Parker? Going to Scott Svarney. Take that all day. You take that all day. The Maury's nice, but the out of 5 has to stay up there. All right, we move on to box 2. We move on to box number 2. Can I color it red? I mean, if you want me to, I can. I just don't think it'll grade very well. If I do that, then they're probably not going to give it a really good grade. All right, we move on to the second box. Hate when that happens, just a corner of a card. I'll try my best, my friend. Was not expecting that. How about final draft case hit? Seth Hernandez. I mean, you take that right there, Svarney. You take that all day. Oh, Weatherholt. Schneed. That is a good start to this pack. All right, we do have a numbered auto here. All right, Bremner with your refractor first. Cooper Pratt. Billy Carlson with your base first. Liam Doyle. Connor Griffin. Phillies. Going to NC Taylor. How about a Cade Obelmuller? 166 of a 199. With your Aqua Lava. Top load this bad boy. Guys, we got 2 more boxes left in this case. I think we have 11 teams left in this next break. So about the same as what we had left in this one. Ty Harvey with your speckle. Seth Hernandez with your base first. Bremner with your base first. Billy Carlson with your refractor first. That'll get top loaded now. Mike Irish with your refractor first. And a Maldonado. Good old Billy. Bradley Evil. Jesus made to 99. We'll tap on that before we get to the auto. Going Ted Bro Crow and Jarhead. Give me a low numbered auto. Morrison. Jacobs. Stifera. Conrad. Boston. Going to NCX. Anthony. Is it Iverson or A. Jansen? Because the auto does not help me. The auto there does not help me. Not a great auto. But that's okay. right, we got 3 more packs, including this here in this 2-box break. Dave Rice. JT Quinn out of 250 going to the Orioles and Jorge Mur. Devin Taylor out of 499 with your Sky Blue. Hoswar. Caden Kent refractor first. Gray and a Jacob Reimer. Ooh, we have a true blue. Give me 1 of 150 here. Could we do that? Would that be too much to ask for here? My first Bowman auto. Steel Hall. I see a 1 there, but I know it continues. That's tough. Rockies. Going to Glenscape, and how about a Max Bellew? 114 of 150 with your true blue first. We'll always say it, in anything Bowman, true blue is my favorite. It is too clean. 114 of 150. All right, 2 packs left. 2 packs left. All right. Andrew Salas to 99 with your Axis. Going to the Marlins and Stud Boy. Dave Rice. JoJo Parker with your base first. Kilby Refractor first. Kepley and a Braden Montgomery. All right, we got another numbered auto here. I think this is purple to 250. Sakura. Kevin McGonigal with your inaction. Voigt. Going to the Orioles and Jorge Mur. Give me Ike Irish here. Or Colin Yeaman. 169. Nice. Out of 250. With your purple first. All right, we got 1 pack left. 1 more auto. Give me a Superfractor. Give me an Uno de Uno. I feel like that's not asking for too much. Mason Morse. Guzman out of 100. Maury with your base. Jamie Arnold with your base first. Jesus, Lamkin, and a Ricardo. All right, here's where your final auto lies. Is that really not numbered? Or is it just because the Athletics are green? Jamie Arnold with your inaction. All right, final auto here. Phillips. Harvey. Kate Anderson with your base first. Thompson. Pay rights, Gustavo Melendez. Not the guy you are looking for. Gustavo Melendez. Still another good 2 boxes, though. Still another good 2 boxes. Let's do a quick little recap here. Gustavo Melendez, Yeaman out of 250. Baloo out of 150. Ianson, Cade Obermuller, Sailors, Hammond, Gurevich. Case hit. Seth Hernandez with your final draft. Out of 5, Christian Fauch. 1 of 5 with your red paper. JoJo Parker with your base first. And your banger of this break. 111 out of 250 with your achromatic auto, J.J. Weatherholt, who just got called up and is absolutely slaying it right now. No better time to freaking hit that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got 2 more boxes left in this case. All I got to do right now is pull the sheet. So if you guys are going to stick with me, hang tight. I am pulling the sheet as we speak. Or not case 3, break 3. So hang tight. And I am taking deals. Let's get the rest of this. Weatherholt's a big hit. I think he hit a home run in his first at bat when he came up this year. Don't quote me on that, but I think he did. Get you over there. Guardians off the board. Houston off the board. Pittsburgh. Kansas City. Blue Jays. Tigers. Padres. Phillies. Mets. Baltimore. Tampa Bay Rays. And the Marlins. J.J. Weatherholt, that auto you hit in that last break. All right, final 2 boxes of the case here, ladies and gentlemen. Send some offers my way. Let's get this bad boy filled up. Let's not leave any boxes here. Let's get her filled up. Let me move you on up. Let me know who you guys want. We have Cardinals down to the Twins here. Cardinals down to the Twins. Super Jumbo 2. Number 3. Yeah, D-backs have not been super great. Get you over there. Send some offers my way, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final stuff that we have for this case. Final 2 boxes of the case, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like there's going to be some low-numbered autos in the rest of this case, but I hope there is. I feel like there's more color to be had in this case. Just feels that way. You want Seattle and the Reds? Seattle. Reds, 250. You've taken a shit ton, so I am in. Dodgers, Rangers, A's, 200. Dodgers. Rangers are gone. Athletics. So that's 185. Let me know. Joey P, let me know who else you want. I'll take the Dodgers off, and I'll take the A's off. Let me know who else you want. Infielder, I got you for the Brewers. All right. 120 for White Sox. I got you. Jarhead, hang on real quick. Yanks 90. Yes. All right, Jarhead. So this would include the Nationals. The total for the rest is 615. Let me know what you're thinking. I wouldn't be able to go super crazy just because I took a ton of deals on what people just took. But what we have left is 615 on these teams left. So Joey P, Athletics and Dodgers is 185. Let me know what you're thinking for that. 232, 632. Brewers off the board. Joey P, go ahead and send. So the rest of the teams are what? 615. Would you do 450, Jarhead? 232, 634. 634. White Sox off the board. 232, 635. All right, they're yours then, Jarhead. All right, we are full. You guys absolutely slated tonight. Jarhead, I appreciate you. You are thebomb.com. All right, we get you there. Two, 3, 2, 6, 3, 6. Like sports cards, did you say you were tabbing? I just can't remember. If you did, that's fine. Just let me know. 2, 3, 2, 6, 3, 3, 2, 3, 2, 6, 3, 3. Okay. Just had a bunch of comments coming through. Got you for the Reds and the Mariners. Move that up here real quick. Jeff is getting paid for the Rangers. And then we get her going. What a night, ladies and gentlemen. We haven't done that in a while. We pretty much, after last night with me sitting there for 4 hours, not filling a single break, pretty much just snap filled this whole case. That's nutty. I appreciate you guys. So I will randomize everybody that has a team in any of these breaks tonight, so all 3 of them. Anybody that has a team, top spot is going away with a Zion case. Just because you guys filled all 3. And then we're going to try to spread the hats throughout as many people as we can that took multiple teams. If you don't get one, make sure you message us so we can figure that all out to get those stuff out to you, because we only have 10 of them. So if we need to order more, we order more. All right, one thing I do need to do is get another box for this break. Up there. Whoops. Gonna need more tape for that. Jared, just go back to our DMs. It has the link there. What I sent you earlier. It's the same link. Same link you've been paying with all night. Almost broke the frickin' camera. It fell on me. On the website? I'll send it again. But it should just be the same payment you've been sending all night. I did send the link again. Do. God, I hope. Give me a super fractor in these last 2 boxes. I don't know if Steve or I hit one this year in Bowman. Does anybody remember? Did Steve or I hit one in Bowman this year? I don't think we did. Did we? Yankee one? Was that Steve or me? I don't even remember. Oh. No, he said, yeah, how about your first one tonight? That's hilarious. You're good, Jarhead. You're good. So same thing. Same thing you've been doing all night. Scroll past the breaks on the website. You go to that buy in only and or pay for filler spots. Click on that. Erase that one in the quantity there. Type in 450. Hit add to cart. It'll take you to that blue cart there again on the top right. Click on that. Then all you got to do is finish out the rest of your payment information the same way you've been doing it all night. I sent you a link in the DMs, Jarhead. I sent you the link in the DMs. What is it saying to you? Is it just not registering? Or you can't find it? Because I sent you the link in the DMs. It's just the same thing you've been using. Jarhead, if you can't figure it out right now, we can do this and I can walk you through it after. All right, for now I'm just going to tab him. We'll get things going. Leave this over here. All right. Jarhead, are you back? I don't really necessarily know what to do. I know he's bought in with us a couple times, but I also don't want him to not be here with spending that much. I don't want him not to be in here. I know. But he spent a good amount tonight, and I don't want him to not be in here when this thing breaks. He sent like 4 or 5 times tonight, though, so I don't know if it's his card or if it's... I don't know what's going on. It's not responding to my DM. That's still $600 worth of teams, so I don't want to... start it and then it not be paid for. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. I don't know what to do because that is $615 worth of teams and he's not responding. I mean, he paid for all of his other spots. It's just the final 4 teams of this break. If it was like $200, I wouldn't care, but... What's up, Eric Sal? I know this is probably bugging the crap out of you guys, but I have to wait. I don't know what to do. He's been in the live the whole night. Okay, I know I'm going to try to sell these 4 teams and he's just going to end up sending. But I can't take that chance on $600. All right, whatever. I'm just going to get it started. If he has to watch it back on YouTube, he can. Good luck, everybody. Nothing left in the books. All right, YouTube's all set up. Start with the first pack. I mean, if he doesn't end up paying and we hit a massive card, then the card's just ours. But he's been paying all night, so I don't see that happening. I just don't know where he went. He's not responding to messages. Like he's been here all night and he's been paying. That's what I'm confused about. All right, good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Final 2 boxes. Mason Peters out of 250 going to Seattle. Yeah, I know. He's hit some big cards tonight. Eli Willits with your refractor first. And a Grant Richardson. Boom, bang, boom. Give me a massive low-numbered auto here. Give me a big one. All right, we start off with a base auto. That's okay. That's okay. They can't all be numbered. Jamie Arnold with your refractor first. JoJo Parker. Next auto up, A.J. Russell with your base first going to the Rangers. And his name's Jeff. See, you switched up squads and you got yourself a hit there. You switched up squads and you got yourself a hit there. Billy Carlson with your base first. Oh, why is the? Oh, we had 2. Why was the auto on this side? Did I do it the wrong way? Going to the Giants, Gavin Killen with your base first auto. Going to the Giants and Vistras. And an Aiden West with your base first auto. Were there not supposed to be autos there? I feel like there wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I did it the opposite way. I think I might have put the packs in different spots. I definitely did. Give me some good numbered here. Houston. Walker Janik, 9 of 50, going to the Trash Bros and Nomura. Jarhead, I have not gotten your payment yet, but I started, so I just tabbed you for now. If we have to figure it out after for the payment, we should be good. I have not gotten your new payment yet. I got all your other payments. I just have not gotten the final payment. So if we got to figure it out after we're done with this, that's fine. But it's just the same thing you've been paying on all night. That via filler bucks. Dean Mouse, Witherspoon, and a Jared Thomas. Take a screenshot of it and send it in the DMs. It might not have gone through, or you might not have fully clicked send. That happens to people sometimes. I mean, it happens to even the guys that pay all the time. Make sure you completely sent it. Make sure you completed the process, all that stuff. Or it could just be taking a little bit to come through. Either way you put it. I'm not saying you didn't pay, but I just don't see it right now. Caleb Wing out of 199. And if you have it, just take a screenshot of it, and we can go from there. Eli Willits with your base first. Davelin, Tommy White, Becker, and a Hagen Smith. Where are my numbered autos at? Wet AB. Liam Doyle with your refractor first. Jake Cook. Angels, Jake Monroe with your base first. Going to the Angels in Jarhead. Liam Doyle. All right, next up. Speckle Brady Brecht. Bazana. Seth Hernandez with your base first. Compton, J.R. Ritchie, Sean Gamble, and a Luke LaCourse. Kate Anderson with your prize prospects. You take that. Sky Blue, Eli Willits. Sky Blue paper. Eli. Ooh, this looks clean. I do not know what this is numbered to. Maury. Seattle. 7 of 10, Nick Becker. Looks like 25, New Jersey, something player of the year. That's dirty. That is dirty. 7 of 10. Of course, that light turns off now, because why wouldn't it? Gatorade player of the year. Gosh, that light stays on all night one time, and it just can't figure itself out. All right, 1 pack left here from the first box. Jared, did you send a screenshot of it? I'm not saying he didn't send it. I just haven't gotten it yet. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. We are Gucci. I trust ya. I do. McGonigal to 150 with your prize prospects mini diamond. It's all good. Not a big deal at all. I trust ya. We'll get it figured out. We'll get it figured out one way or another. Not a big deal. Hoswar. Tanner Franklin, Mitchell, Hughes, and a Bryce Cunningham. Gosh, give me a low-numbered auto. Salas, Pena, Miller. Steel Hall. Carson Benji. KC, Cameron Miller with your base first. All right, we move on to the final box of the case. Let it be the best box of the case. Let it be the best box. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Final box of the case. Salas to 99 going to the Marlins. And Stub Boy T. Seth Hernandez with your base first. Chase Shores, Caminiti, Alavito, and a Joe Swoo Lugo. Eli Willits. All right, we got a refractor auto here. At least it's numbered. Quintero. Curly. Bremner with your base first. Pyt'S, Ty Harvey. 419 out of 499 with your refractor first. All right, we still got 4 packs left. 4 more autos. 4 packs left, 4 more autos. Walker Jenkins. J.D. Dix out of 150 with your True Blue. Jamie Arnold. Liam Doyle. Haji Rodriguez, Flores, and a Gianni Farmello. That we do, my friend. That we do. Feldman. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, we got a gold wave here. Connor Griffin with your refractor. Steele Hall with your refractor. Give me a big team. Who's got the Braves? Going to Jelly. Tate South the Scene, 32 of 50 with your gold wave first. I don't even think Jelly's in here. Tate. Steele Hall. Connor Griffin. Keep the color coming here in this final box. Just let this box be absolutely nutty. That's clean. Going to the Brewers, 10 of 10. Jesus made with your Axis. That's going to Infielder Creations. That's clean. Yeah, the MLB's in good hands for a little while. Got plenty of young talent. JoJo Parker. Gavin Fiend, refractor first. Cade Anderson, refractor first. Jesus made Brewers going to Infielder Creations. Jake Cook. Riley Kelly. Weatherholt with your refractor. Luke LaCourse with your sky blue paper. Orioles, Caden Bodine with your base first. Going to Jorge Murr. All right, 2 packs left. 2 more autos. Are we saving the best for last? Sorry on YouTube for the glare. The other light turned off, so the background cards will not look great. Joshua Lugo out of 125 going to the Angels. And Jarhead. Willits with your base first. Charlie Condon. Castillo. We've had a lot of big hits in this case. We haven't had like the Willits was discussing it for now. We haven't had like a big, low-numbered, big-name auto yet. Which I'm hoping we get in that final pack. We've had great autos, great names. We've had good numbered cards. But I want a big one. This has been a really good case, though. Can we do it one time for the one time? There he is. How about a Kate Anderson base first? Going to Sports Cards 0927. Kate Anderson. All right, final pack mojo. Final pack mojo. Landon Vidoric out of 99 with your green reptilian. Going to the Dodgers and Joey P. Culpepper. Namala, Quentin Young, and a Jackson Wiggins. Is this? Gosh dang it, our final auto's a base. Blue paper, Nate Schneed out of 150. Billy Carlson with your base first. Weatherholt. Yostin, Xavier Nyans. One of the two. Still a really good case. Could have had a little bit, probably more like low numbered, but still an insanely good case with a bunch of big names. Xavier Nyans with your base first. Caden Bodine. Ty Harvey out of 499. Cameron Miller, Jake Monroe, Aiden West with your base first, Gavin Kylan, AJ Russell, Kate Anderson with your base first, 10 of 10 Axis, Jesus made. How about a Nick Becker, 7 of 10 with your draft prospect portrait auto, and a Tate Southacene, 32 of 50 with your Gold Wave first auto. That's pretty neat. Jarhead, I'm going to send you a DM here real quick, and we'll talk over there. But those of you that helped me to fill tonight, I appreciate the hell out of you guys. That was a great night. I will see you guys again on Monday. We are going to run that gilded case, so make sure you guys are hitting up the website and snagging your squads. I will see you guys then. Deuces. Peace out, YouTube.